For ACUsports.com, I'm Grant Boone as we talk some men's tennis with the season getting started this weekend up in Colorado Springs, Colorado. We've got senior from Barcelona, Spain, Borja Cortez with us. Borja, tell me a little bit about playing this early in the season. Are you match ready or do you need a few matches to get into shape?
I think so far we are pretty good. Like we are practicing all these past 2 weeks. And I feel pretty comfortable to do a pretty good job. So,
tell me about the fall. You had a good, successful fall season. What was your experience playing against some of the best players in college tennis?
Like actually, the fall, I think I could tell it was maybe my best semester of tennis that I play here. Since like before, I had the wrist injury, so. I think also like we usually play so good D1 schools and good players from Division 1. So I don't think it was a big change for us especially, but I just feel ready for facing good rivals.
Good. You were nationally ranked in Spain growing up, a tremendous junior player. Compare the level of collegiate tennis the last couple of years here at ACU to the competition you faced as you were growing up playing some of the best in Spain.
Okay, I can tell that the main difference is especially the surface. I play there on clay, yeah, which that makes you maybe like be more like a ground stroker, and like fight more in this sense is maybe better, but you have to adjust a little bit again, like to serve and volley more. So.
There's a difference.
There's a difference, but the players, they are good players in both places. So everywhere you can find.
When you were growing up, who did you idolize? Sergio Bruguera, or who did you cheer for growing up?
I mean, in my tennis club, I grew up. I had a tennis player which is Correia, Alex Correia. He always been my idol. Yeah. Until Federer came. Then that guy is too much, so I had to switch it.
You got the chance to play at ACU behind one of the best players, one of the best men's players who's ever played at ACU, Hans Hodge. Tell me what you learned from watching him play week in, week out as the #1 player, and maybe how much that might help you as you try to become the #1 player for ACU.
Especially like he's a pretty good singles and doubles player, and he has like a pretty like a competitive. He's like competitive guy, really like in the practice he's like it's good obviously, but in matches is when he like really like show his level. He was like really like a competitive guy, and he helped me like mentally like get stronger a little bit, and I can tell he basically like. The main thing I learned from him, it was playing doubles. I came here with no doubles basically, and he teach me so much. So he got me third in the nation in the past fall semester, which I was pretty happy about that.
Well, now Borja tries to take that mantle as one of the leaders of this new ACU men's tennis team as they get the season started this weekend up in Colorado Springs. You can follow all the results right here on ACUsports.com. For Borja Cortez, I'm Grant Boone.